Flodesk or Convertkit, which one do you pick for your own business? Let's talk about this and how to grow your email list in today's video. I started my own email list quite a while ago on Convertkit, and then I decided to switch to Flodesk. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you exactly why I decided to do that and just kind of the main reasons behind that decision so that you can make an informed decision for your own business. So if you have a blog, if you have an Instagram account, if you have a YouTube channel, whatever type of online presence you have, you do need an email list. So you might have been wondering whether it's actually worth it, what even is an email list. You might be thinking it's kind of old school and people don't do it anymore, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. You absolutely need an email list because, for one, it has the highest conversion rate out of any other social platform, any other platform out there. So it will convert higher, especially when it comes to affiliate marketing, with whether you sell your own products, just absolutely anything. It just converts higher than Instagram, YouTube. So you absolutely need an email list, and it also helps you stay connected to your readers and your audience because, for example, on Instagram, I have heard multiple times, and I still get messages sometimes from people who have lost their accounts and have had to start over because you don't own Instagram, you don't own your YouTube channel, you only own your blog or your website and your email list. So those are the only two things that you actually own. And your email list is one of the best assets you can have because let's say something happens to your email service provider. That's fine because you can make backups of your email list and you just have a list of email addresses of your target audience. So because you have their email addresses is one of the best way to contact them. So whatever may happen to any other platform, you still have that as a backup. So I highly recommend starting one if you haven't already. Whether you plan on monetizing it or not, whether you know what to send or not, just start it and grow it. Let it grow over the years or over the next few months, and you will thank me for that, I promise you. My own business started to really pick up once I started my email list. Okay, so let's talk about Convertkit and Flodesk. So the first thing that I want to talk about, and I think it's the main thing that everybody thinks about when they look at a service like that, is pricing. For Flodesk, you can start a free trial for 30 days and then you have to go on and pay a monthly fee. For Convertkit, you can start for free up to 1,000 subscribers and then you move to a paid version. So let me just give you the overall pricing and then my experience with their pricing and why I decided to switch. So for Convertkit, you get started, so you have those 1,000 email subscribers for free, but you do have limitations on that account. So there are certain things and sequences you can't create because of that. So for Convertkit, the minimum payment is $29 per month, and it says for up to 1,000 subscribers. So I thought it was free for up to 1,000, so I think I'm kind of confused here. But they say $29 per month for up to 1,000 subscribers, and then once you move past that tier, the next tier is up to 3,000 subscribers, and that is $49 per month. Then moving on to the next tier, up to 5,000 subscribers, you pay $79 per month. Up to 8,000 subscribers, $99 per month. And then up to 10K subscribers, $119 per month. And it just keeps going up and up. So the moment you reach the next tier, it just goes up in price. And I personally, it obviously depends on your own business and your strategy, but for my business, my email list grew faster than I could keep up with it. Like, my email list grew, but I didn't really have all the monetization strategies in place because I was still growing myself and learning. So my costs per month grew so fast because of this, and I felt like I couldn't keep up with it. I'll get back to that in a second, but let's move on to Flodesk. So for Flodesk, per month you pay $38, and if you use my link, which I will link in the description box down below, it's my affiliate link, and it gets you a special 50% off code, which is amazing because you can get Flodesk for only $19 per month forever. So you lock in that price if you get it now with my code, and then it never increases in price. So you get, that's what they say on their website, unlimited everything for $19 per month if you sign up through my link. So that's amazing because you don't have a limit on the number of subscribers, on the number of emails you send, on the number of workflows you create. So anything you get for that $19 per month, and it never increases. As I said, I started my own email list on Convertkit, and I started creating all these freebies, and a lot of people started to join because of some of them picking up, especially on Pinterest. So the thing is, once your things pick up, anything on your blog, and people start to sign up on your email list, it's kind of like a snowball effect, and more and more people will start joining your list, and it will usually grow quite fast once you kind of start to figure out what works for your audience. And within months, my email list grew so much, which is a good thing, obviously, but at the same time, the costs for my email list grew so much again, and I felt like I couldn't keep up again, as I mentioned. So I wrote down I had nearly 25,000 subscribers on my email list, and the monthly fee for that for my Convertkit was $199 per month. So to me, as a small content creator who is just starting to get some traction, that was a huge monthly expense. So I looked into some other options because I felt like it wasn't really justified for me at the time, and I discovered Flodesk, which can be only $19 per month. So that's an amazing price if you ask me. And in my experience, you can do pretty much everything you can do in Convertkit in Flodesk. I haven't really found anything that I was really lacking and missing from Convertkit. I actually prefer Flodesk, and I'll get to why in a second as well. Yeah, so let me have a look on Convertkit. I'm curious to see how much I would pay now, because my list is now over 50k subscribers. So I would pay $379 per month. That's how much I would pay in Convertkit, but in Flodesk I still pay only $19 per month. So that's pretty amazing to me. I feel like when you're just starting out, investing such a huge amount of money per month can be quite daunting. So to me, Flodesk is the better option. Obviously it depends on your own preference, but let's get into the other things that I want to mention about Flodesk versus Convertkit. Okay, so that was pricing. Now my second point is designing your emails. I feel like in Flodesk you can create beautiful emails really easily because they have blocks that you can use. So you can use an image block. They have already made layouts for you that are really easy, like an image and text on the side, image and some text on top of it. Just really beautiful designs that are super easy to use. In Convertkit, it's more text-based. So they used to say that sending emails just with text works best because apparently it used to increase your deliverability. It's not the same anymore, at least not in my experience. So I send emails with Flodesk with images, with links and text, but they're not plain like they used to be in my Convertkit. They're more fancy, let's say. They just include more blocks. And my rates have been the same or maybe even better, like my open rates and my click rates as well. And the reason for that, I think, is because people like seeing beautiful emails. They just like visual things. When I just get a huge block of text, to be honest, it's not that appealing to me. I like seeing pictures, and I think a lot of us online are that way. And also in Convertkit, I felt like it was quite hard to design my emails. Like if I wanted anything more than just plain text, it was quite hard to get a template that I really liked because they're quite basic, quite simple. So it depends on your strategy again. If you don't want it to be super visual, you just need text, then maybe Convertkit is great for you. But for me, designing those emails that are very visual, I just could do that so much easier in Flodesk. And then going along with that, in Flodesk you have so many ready-to-use templates, and they change them, and sometimes they add new ones. So it's really amazing because you can start your emails not from scratch, like from a blank canvas, which can be quite intimidating, especially in your beginning of like writing your emails. In Convertkit there are much fewer templates, and again they're more text-based. So for me, the templates in Flodesk just appealed to me more. And because I could create those beautiful emails, I felt like I had more of an incentive to send emails because I got excited to create them. I like creating content, which I think a lot of us do if we are on YouTube or Instagram, obviously, or on blogs, because that's what we do. We're content creators. So creating those emails made me excited. It made me kind of look forward to sitting down to designing it and adding new images and things like that. So in both Flodesk and Convertkit, you can create. In Convertkit they were called, I think, automations, and in Flodesk they're called workflows. So what this means is basically when someone signs up for example, for a freebie on your blog, they get added to a segment or like a tag. You can give them a tag like they signed up for this freebie, so that you know for future reference. Now once they are added to that tag, you can create a whole series of emails that they will receive after that. So you can do that in both Flodesk and Convertkit, and I personally found it easier in Flodesk because it's much more visual. I could see the steps better, and yeah, it just kind of helped me visualize my workflow a bit better. The one thing that I feel like you don't have in Flodesk, and I did used to have this in Convertkit, is kind of an overall stats on how your emails are doing, which if you don't know, Flodesk is quite new, so they're still developing it and they're adding new features all the time. So I'm expecting that feature to come soon, hopefully. Yeah, in Convertkit I could see like a full graphic of my daily stats for what freebies people signed up for. Now in Flodesk, you can go individually to see on each workflow or on each form that you put on your blog to see how many people signed up, and you do get the stats for each one of them, but you don't have kind of like an overall monthly view, for example. So I feel like that's a bit missing in Flodesk, but I am expecting it to come soon, hopefully. Yeah, so that's my comparison of Convertkit versus Flodesk. Leave in the comments below which one you think would be a better fit for your own online business. I hope you guys found this helpful. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to subscribe for more blogging tips, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!